But see, if yourself and your thinking has gotten you in a bad place right now to where you don't want to be, do you really want to keep relying on yourself and your thinking? You may want to change some things.
You may want to change some things.
You may want to change some things. And then once you see those results.
When you said change, folks get scared.
I love change, man. Change. I mean, change is inevitable, though, man. You just have to adapt to it. It is what it is, you know. It's change, and it's supposed to happen.
All we got.
I mean, you're changing every day, every minute, every second. We getting older, right? We getting closer and closer, you know, to getting on out this thing one day, right? But so it's changed. So life is going to change. You have to be able to adapt to it, or not be so rigid to where I don't want to change it. I don't want to evolve. You know, that's just life, man. That's going to happen. Now, are you going to spend that energy fighting what's supposed to happen? Or are you going to figure out a way to adapt and roll with the punches and keep it moving and keep on going and don't let it hinder your progress, right? You know, surprise, hey, this happened. Keep it moving. Keep it going. You know, here we're talking about getting over the hump and stuff like that. Those are things that's going to help you do that, though, man. Keep moving. Progress, it's imperative that you start to keep going, man. Everything is tied to energy, movement. Let's go. You know, and so that's what you have to tell yourself every single day, even when you want to quit. Even when you want to say, no, I can't do anymore. I'm done. You just have to push yourself because you don't realize how much you can do until you push yourself. Until you're in that situation to where you realize, oh my gosh, I was stronger than what I thought I was. I knew more about that than what I thought I was. And if you want to be a position of authority on teaching something, then on learning something, then teach it, right? That's going to force you to learn it. So use skills that we have, man. They're not in us for no reason. They're in us for a reason. You know, we were equipped, you know, like they got cars that come fully loaded, right? You know, we got power windows while we're reaching down to roll them down with our hands. You dig? You know, use the resources that we have. We are so powerful. But I think we've letting people beat us down so much, you know, and I encourage you guys, don't do that. Don't ever do that, man. Be the best version of you that you can be every day. Anyone got a problem with that? That is their problem. They will adapt. They will adjust. That's their problem.
Hey, man, listen. If you're not tuned in, if you're not subscribed, if you tuned in because you're my friend, listen, you should be downloading this podcast. You should be subscribed to this podcast so you can get all this good stuff immediately at 9 o'clock when it comes to your phone. Because as you see, we drop real knowledge. We drop real game. We are not guys that's going to fool around with what we got to say and how we say it and the opportunities and stuff that we come across that we are blessed with. We're not going to hide that information from you guys because that's what I feel like a lot of people do too. They hide the information from you. Now, it's okay to charge for the information. I get it. You got to charge. But at a certain point, it's like either you here to help people or you just here to get money. You know? And I understand that you got those ones that you want to help or that you trying to help and they don't get it. Those are not the people I'm talking to. I'm talking to the people that are actually trying to do something great, that are trying to be out the norm. You got to recognize those people and take time and invest time in those people. So there's a lot of people out here that are not serious about their business. Shelton, I know a friend of mine. I'm not gonna say no names, but right. I know a friend. I don't care. I know a friend of mine that took a whole month off from the business, and I was like, "How do you take a whole month off from your business? Like, how do you do that and consider yourself a business owner, and then the very next month you complaining about you struggling with money?" So I don't understand. Like, either it's a business or it's a hobby. Either you commit it or you're not. Either you in it all the way or you're not. And it's like, get out the way for everybody else because you're playing around with business and everybody that's trying to make money and be serious about it because it's people that's passionate about their craft and that's passionate about what they do. And then you got people like that don't take their business serious and we over here putting in our blood, sweat, and tears for this. I'm barely, man, I don't go to sleep. Like, I got to go to work tonight. I'm doing a show tonight with my man Harlem at 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Shout out, Harlem.
Like, I'm putting in overtime tonight. Like, I'm sacrificing time with my family tonight because I got to go to work. I'm sacrificing sleep. But I'm not fussing. Like, I'm not fussing about that. I'm not fussing. It's just, it's a grind. I'm trying to show people that it's a grind. Like, it's so much dedication that goes into this. Like, I've gotten into it with my wife about my business. I've gotten into it with my parents about my business. If you're not willing to put it all on the line, like, if you're not willing to do that, if you're not willing to stand up and fight for what you believe in, not just with outside world, inside world, fans, everybody. Because everybody's not going to like what you do. And you got to be willing to put that time in, put that grind in, and you won't believe how many people's minds you can change just by them seeing that you put in the work. And you won't believe how many haters you'll just by putting in the work that you're doing. I mean that when I say that.
I feel you. I saw how you dropped that one in there right there. Now we said we dropping nuggets and you over here dropping fish fries.
Hey. I gotta give them some real, you know.
Yeah, we over there saying, thought you said we didn't have no more tater tots in the back. Where you get the tater tots from?
You know.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
With our people, let them know
yeah.
how it is sometimes with life and what we go through and everything, you know.
Well, yeah, man. I mean, you know what, though? I'm going to tell you something, though, man. A word of advice, though, too, man. Don't get into it with anyone else about your business, man. About your business, about your goals, about your plans. You don't have to explain it. You don't have to convince anybody. No one really should have to put any emotion in your life choices. If you choose to do a particular thing, though, man, you don't have to prove that. Just go forth and just do. You know, and because it's not up for approval. Because, okay, if they approve or they deny it, is that going to stop you from doing it? Then no. So then why does it really matter? So why even spend that energy in getting upset over someone that's not feeling your dream? It's your dream. They're not going to feel it. They're not going to understand it like you, just like you're not going to understand their dream. If they come to you with something, you know, hey, I think I want to be the, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer in every play, in every city, in every country. I just like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you may not understand that. That's maybe a dream of theirs. That's just something I want to do. So man, like I said though, man, it's just you can't get mad with that, man, and so put that energy into that. All you have to do is just keep on producing, keep on going, because again, that's wasted time, wasted energy. And we talked about the beginning of the show. Time is something that you can't get back. It's not like you go into a time machine and duplicate these things. So just be use each moment, make each moment valuable, man. Try to spend as much value with the time that you have and produce that dream and just keep on just cultivating that dream that you have, man, you know, because God gave it to you for a reason, and go forth and just do, man. Just do. All the polls, okay, that's fine, and that's okay. We have to start being okay with that. Okay, they may be family members, they may be loved ones, they may be people we care deeply about. That's okay. We have to just be okay with that, because again, disagreement does not equal discord, and that's why I think sometimes we fall apart. You know, where we fall short of what we need to. We have discord when it's just a simple disagreement. You know, and I don't have to convince you again for my mind, for my heart. So we got to get past that. We're talking about getting over that hump. That's another hump we need to get over. So if anybody, right, that last year, right, Lil Johnny, whatever your name is, right, sold his dream to you guys and told y'all he's going to do this, that, and the third. And you're going to see him this year. And if you've been waiting for him to flop and fall and know that he just coming up with something that ain't going to work, then go encourage him. Go encourage him. Don't discourage him, because if you've been doing that to him every year, guess what? He's going to expect that from you. And he's already going to be guarded against that, right? So what you want to do is go encourage him. Hey, what's going on with your business? Is there anything I can do to help? Is there any kind of advice you need? Because this is what I picked up in 2017 that's helped me in my business. You dig what I'm saying? How about having those kind of conversations?
Amen, man. People need those kind of conversations all the time. Just even if it ain't business, just checking on somebody, man.
How are you doing?
How you doing? Right. Just saying, how you doing? Especially family members you ain't seen in a while. Or Thanksgiving, it's that time of the year. And take some time and and speak to her. If she got a lot of cousins, speak to that cousin that you don't usually speak to every year, man. See how they doing. Check on somebody. Speak to somebody. You never know, man. It be people in our own family going through the most of it. We don't even know it because we don't speak to them, say nothing to them. So
Right.
tell them. Take time to speak to them, man. Going through this Thanksgiving, this phase, this holiday, you invest that time into your family. Invest that time into gaining knowledge from somebody else that may have a business in your family that you're thinking about opening up. Y'all may be in disagreements. It may be that cousin Keisha that you don't like, that she know got a business, a hairline, that she running that's successful or something, and she can give you some knowledge. It's just, hey, if you want it, you'll go out here and get it. You'll find a way to make it happen, and you're going to find those people, whether it's family or not, that know the knowledge, that know the game, that'll do the same thing. But if you do have that family member that's in your family, take that time, man. That's free information that you can get right there that won't cost you nothing, and learn and be thankful. That's it.
That's a great statement, and that's so odd that I hear so many people that's in like different businesses, and their complaint is that family will go outside of them with information that they have right there. And I think sometimes, man, people are either embarrassed of that situation. I think you're going to tell their business or whatever it is, though, man. But we got to get past that lack of trust for one another because we don't have the conversation about business, about anything, because the lack of trust is already there. I already think that you want something from me. And then oftentimes, if a person does want something from you, then that's going to show. That's going to show what they're about. And then you respond from there. You ain't got to go back and forth with it. You just respond from there. And then you respond from there based upon what a person shows you. You don't have to have no whole bunch of back and forth and getting all upset and angry. Just respond in kind and keep it moving, right? Because again, you a business, man. You about business. You about action. You ain't got time for all that Philly feel stuff and all that mad and angry stuff. That ain't business. You know what I mean? That don't get stuff done. Right? So we got to get past that aspect of it, though, man. So trust one another to have the conversation. You never know what value a person has, man. If you never talk to them, you never open your mouth. We talking about social media, and we far from social. We everything but social. And when they see a person come around being social, oh, what do you want? To be social. To talk, to have a conversation. That's what it's about. And that's what you should do every single day, right? Everybody that you see, man, everybody I see, brother, is a potential customer. You ought to see me passing out cars, man. Everyone I meet is a potential client. Let's go, because this is my business. I'm happy to be able to be of service to you. Even if you don't come through and use all the services that I provide, I was happy to be able to be of service at that particular time, for that particular moment, for that particular thing, right? But if you down and out and you drowned out and you all mad and grumpy, you don't even know about value. You looking for somebody to give you something. You're not looking to give nothing, So and also too, when I'm giving y'all a little something, man, true meaning of Thanksgiving, y'all need to look that up and redo the history on that. I mean, I ain't saying negating the time with your family and all that. Do that. But I'm just saying, don't know what the real celebration is. Our history and our people. We celebrated some crazy things. As far as what happened in history as far as our people is concerned. So I just want the kids to really know that the true history of this whole thing. I ain't drowning on Thanksgiving. And don't get to stand. Oh, there you go again. Here we go. I thought you talking about getting over the hump. I'm just simply saying know the real meaning of why you do what you do, because that's all about mental awareness, understanding some things, and then you can see why some things may not make sense. Now, once you start understanding, well, dang, it do. That's why it makes sense. That's why it makes sense. And so that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. Hey, man,
ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. That's definitely smart. We definitely need to know our history and where we came from, of course. A lot of kids don't know that. A lot of kids don't know the history behind Thanksgiving and the real meaning behind history and Thanksgiving. So hopefully, if you're listening, you take some time and you show your kids and y'all invest that time and energy together in learning about your history and where you come from, because maybe you a parent and you don't know either, but hopefully you take that time and you invest in y'all and your relationship and you teach your kids something that they can know and take with themselves. So
yes, sir.
I agree with you.
Thank you, my man. Thank you. Now, offline, we were having a conversation, man, and you had some questions in reference to some lending, first-time home buyer questions. What was that, man? What's going on? You had some questions about?
I was telling you, I was letting you know, man, that I'm 27. I went through the whole housing process and getting a home, and I know it's people